you guys will remember that there's this YouTube channel called NapTown. And so there's a series of videos that I haven't been interested enough to watch because I don't know who the Thorps are. I have no idea who these people are. All right, let's start off with this one.
Take his firearms from him.
Yeah, so
What an asshole. Come on, bro.
No, I'm not.
What an asshole.
No.
I was bleary-eyed.
Are you shitting me? Her father treats her like shit because her father's a narcissist. He's the king fucker narcissist, and she is like the baby narcissist. He's definitely a narcissist. 100% narcissist. Absolutely a narcissist. This guy is so fucking narcissistic.
And your hatred of everything!
Wow. He is a narcissist. Why is this so difficult? Why does he need... Because he's a narcissist. That's why. Ben is a narcissist. Grace is also a narcissist. This is a narcissist on camera. Your father is a narcissist. This is narcissistic gaslighting live on the internet. The narcissist doesn't care if you like them or hate them. This jackass is a narcissist. He has passed his narcissism on to the daughter.
Fuck you, bro. Literally, fuck yourself.
Literally, fuck yourself. I didn't even know who this bitch was until like half an hour ago. Bring on the stupid girl and let her come on my stream. You guys know if I talk to her, I'm gonna bully the shit out of her, right?
Oh, here she is. Hi, Karlyn.
Hi, how are you? It's Karlyn.
Karlyn, hi. So you said you're an organizational psychologist?
Yep.
That means for companies, right? Like,
yeah, so what
HR, that kind of stuff? I don't know exactly. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. I have never talked to somebody who has actually been trained in the field before. Usually I just get a bunch of random internet people who think they know what they're talking about.
I watched basically every video that NapTown made about you guys.
Based? Hello?
I'm not a clinical psychologist, so I'm not making a clinical diagnosis. I don't treat patients. I don't do any of that. But like my specialty area in the workplace for like a long time was like workplace bullying and narcissism in the workplace. And so I do have some knowledge about it, but I'm just offering an opinion. I think your dad's a narcissist. And I don't say that. I don't like when I say someone's a narcissist, I don't mean it like I don't mean they're like a bad person. I don't mean they're like Satan, right? I don't use it as an insult. It's not something that you can control. Narcissism is a combination of like nature and nurture. And so it's not like he had any control over it. But I do think your dad's a narcissist, and it was I think that he tries to control you.
So if you're not saying narcissist based on the DSM definition, then what definition are you using?
So like I said, I studied narcissism and workplace bullying for about 10 years. And so I'm going based on behaviors that I'm seeing in terms of like, again, like the grandiosity in which he acts, which is like, you know, kind of like separate from what I would expect like any normal person to react with.
Now, I will have to say I did skip forward a little bit, and I heard you also say that I am a narcissist as well.
I don't know. I may have said that pretty early on in the video. I'm not sure, to be honest. When I see someone with like a narcissistic parent, I start to have questions about what's going on with that person as well. But you may not be too. I don't want to start any shit or anything.
No, it's fine. I do find it a little bit confusing though, because like you said, this is just your opinion. I do understand that, but you are basing your opinion off of sort of DSM, mental illness, narcissism standards, and you do have a degree in psychology, right?
Well,
so like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not basing my opinion off of like, again, I'm not making a clinical diagnosis. I'm basing it off of like, I've seen a lot of this stuff in the real world, and so that's what I'm basing it off of. But I wasn't as sure about as your dad. Like I'm positive about your dad. Like there's no question in my mind. I'm like, I would need to probably see more information. I was also, it was an internet stream, right? I'm just like offering an opinion. But if it was like a more formal diagnosis, then they would be going more by like the DSM standards and things like that.
Okay, but as somebody with a degree in psychology, I'm sure other psychologists, even organizational, I understand you're not clinical, but they would say probably you shouldn't throw out the APA standards, right? I mean, unless you're saying this is purely for entertainment, but you do mean what you're saying, right? Like you are being serious in a sense. I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, you know what I mean, where you're coming from.
I mean, listen, man, people diagnose me as a narcissist like all the time. And it's like, you know, I could take it or leave it, and your dad can take it or leave it, you can take it or leave it. It's just
Yeah, no, I understand that. I do understand that's just your opinion.
You know?
Do you think it is ethical for somebody who has training in psychology, like those fields, to give personal opinions and to personally diagnose people? Whether I'm not saying it's clinical.
I think as long as it's qualified to say, I'm not a clinician, I'm not making a clinical diagnosis, I'm offering a personal opinion.
The fact that you have a degree in psychology and you say, I think this person is a narcissist, does damage the reputation, don't you think?
No, I don't. People diagnose other people on the internet all the time.
Would you say pedophilia is a mental illness?
That's an interesting question. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say so, yeah. I don't know that much about it, though. This is not my area of expertise at all.
You wouldn't say somebody's a pedophile because you don't have expertise in pedophilia. But yet you would about narcissism.
I'm not obligated to offer an opinion on every single subject in the world. I mean, again, Grace, like, we can keep going round and round about this, but like, I have time to be here for another half an hour. Do you want to keep asking me the same question over and over again, or do you want to just, like...
All right. I just personally don't think that... I don't think it makes sense for somebody who's has a degree in psychology to casually label people with mental illnesses based off of internet gossip. I just don't... I can expect that from a random chatter, a random nobody, somebody comes up on panel, whatever. I could see how, you know, they're lazy, they make lazy, quick assumptions of mental illnesses, but I would assume that somebody who's studied mental illnesses and personality disorders and how they originate would be more hesitant to just offer a quick labeling blanket statement, narcissist.
And I would say that anyone that is this triggered over someone offering an opinion on the internet, there's probably cause to be that triggered, isn't it? Because we've been going round and round for 15 minutes about this. You obviously don't want me to offer the opinion, and I've declined.
You know, I knew people like you in high school.
Did you? What was I like in high school?
Were you one of the cool kids?
No, I was a nerd in high
surprise.
School, man. No.
Did you see other kids who were prettier than you, more successcul, more popular,
are you gonna
and label them as narcissists?
No, because there was no one more. There was only one person more successful than me in my high school, because I came in second in my class and all that stuff. But like, no, Grace, I'm not jealous of like you or your dad or anyone else. Like, I don't really care. I have my own brand of success on the internet. It doesn't matter to me at all. If you want to call me a narcissist for pointing out these obvious,
I don't think you're a narcissist.
Hey, man.
I don't think you're a narcissist, because
everyone's
even though I don't have a degree in psychology, even I wouldn't be so lazy as to make a blanket statement diagnosis of somebody as having a mental illness. I just think you're a loser.
Well, I mean, hey,
who blames her being a loser on other people being narcissists. You are a classic Karen. Donald Trump is a narcissist. Donald Trump laughs at himself all the time. You're just using narcissism as a label for anyone who's successful and popular. It's totally lazy. It's unethical. You should have your degree revoked. You are a shame to psychology and to the entire field. You are a ridiculous laughingstock of a psychologist. You're a lazy, fat loser who blames other people's success on their narcissism. It's almost to the point where it's cartoonish. Donald Trump is a narcissist. Every other fat Karen in the world says Donald Trump is a narcissist. You'd think that somebody with a psychology degree would be a little bit more careful, a little less lazy. But I guess your attitude towards calories in your own body is also applied to your psychology degree.
Are you gonna
I guess that's how you work.
Are you gonna cry?
You got a t-shirt, overweight, and lazy in everything you do. I'm not gonna cry.
Like, okay. Grace, I feel very
And guess what? You're going to label that as narcissism too, right? Because I just flew off the handle, right?
Well, that is an example of ignited
fury. Right. Because it couldn't just be that I'm calling you out for your lies and passive aggressiveness. It's, oh no, my fury has been ignited. You're goddamn right, bitch. My fury has been ignited. You're a lazy fucking fake psychologist, and you should get off the fucking internet.
Totes, do you feel better now? Do you feel good?
I do feel better. Yes, thank you.
All right. Well, I think we're done here, and I have a stream that I have to do in 10 minutes about things that are far more important than this. But this was a real pleasure, Grace.
Go make more
appreciate
blanket
your time.
statements about people's mental illnesses that you have no idea about as somebody with a psychology degree. Go ahead, go do that.
I probably
Have
will,
some more
because
chips while you're at it. Have some more chips and Burger King while you're at it.
all I've got here is some water, so I'm cool, man. But
Yeah, save the snacking for after when we're off camera. I get it.
Well, I mean, whatever. You gotta eat sometime, I guess. But Grace, it was really nice to meet you. Thank you for flying off the handle and giving a nice little show. I hope your audience enjoyed it. Take care, guys. I don't think I'll be back again. Bye.
I hope not. Bye bye.
Oh, hey, NapTown. Did you watch my did you watch the stream with Grace earlier? That was something. Excellent appearance on the Grace Thorp channel. Will you be reviewing the content, issuing any further response? Also, oh god, I would speak with Ben Thorp. I would do it. If Ben Thorp wants to have a whole conversation with me about how he's obviously and clearly a narcissist, I would do it. I might even prepare. I might even have notes for that. I would absolutely do it. I have to rewatch that. There are so many things that I wish I had said to Grace at the end when her fury was ignited. There are so many things I wish I had said, but I was like, I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I was just like, man, like all I was doing in my head was like laughing at the situation. I was like, oh, this is why you don't do this bullshit all the time. But I would talk to Ben Thorp. Absolutely. Why not? And I heard that Grace was like seething after I left too. Feeling very proud of herself. Wow. See, that's how look how good that fuel felt for Grace. Look at that. Absolutely not a narcissist taking in that fuel. And listen, man, I don't say narcissism is like an own on anyone. It's a sad thing. It's it is what it is, but it's just like when you see someone absolutely basking in the fuel that she just generated as a result of really putting me in my place over a t-shirt.
Another epic Thorp W.
Sure. Whatever she needs to think.
She is a fucking passive aggressive liar. She is a liar.
I wouldn't say I'm passive aggressive exactly.
What a fucking lazy slob. God.
She wore a t-shirt on my
psychology degree. She's an embarrassment. She's an absolute embarrassment to the name of psychology, which is an embarrassing, easy degree to get in the first place. But my God, woman, have some basic ethical standards. Jesus.
Grace is the epitome of ethical standards after all.
Have some basic standards.
She did have to
I'm not making a clinical diagnosis. I'm just saying I think your father is a narcissist, which is a mental disorder, which can only be given as the result of a clinical diagnosis. But I'm not clinically diagnosing. I'm just giving my opinion as somebody with a degree in psychology.
See, Grace. Here's the thing. Grace, I know that your platform is not as big as mine. I know that your father's platform is not as big as mine. Both of you together don't have a platform that comes anywhere close to the size of mine. And so as you guys continue to grow, and should you ever get anywhere close to the size of a platform that I have, you're going to find that more and more people are going to be doing streams where they're calling you and your father the obvious narcissist that you are, especially your father.
She's lazy. She's a lazy, fat, stupid pig. Can you imagine how many men's lives have been ruined by this person? What does she go into the workplace and like find a successful businessman? And she's like,
really?
Narcissist, you need psychological training. You're diagnosed. I'm clinically diagnosing you because this is my profession.
That never actually happened in the history of my corporate consulting, but thanks, Grace, it's almost like Grace is spreading rumors about me on the internet that are designed to damage my reputation. Isn't that funny? Because Grace's whole argument is that me expressing an opinion about her father is going to damage her father's reputation. But right now, Grace is talking about my corporate consulting contracts in which she is expressing something that could damage my reputation. And she seems to think that's okay. But that never happened. So whatever.
It's envy. It's envy, and it's a serious spiritual disorder. It's envy.
I have a spiritual disorder.
That woman is fat, short, stupid, lazy, a slob, and has no man
I mean, I'm 5'6". I'm not that short.
in her life. And you know
Wait,
what?
what? I've been married for 12 years and I have an internet boyfriend. I, in fact, at least have 2 men in my life.
She's envious of other people who are more successful than her. It's not jealousy. She doesn't want what they have. She's just angry that other people are doing better than her and are better looking than her and have more friends. That's what she is. So she goes around ruining their fucking reputation by calling them narcissists. Because she got a degree that is like every stupid girl in the world can get.
You know it, Daddy. You know it.
Any stupid girl can get a fucking psychology degree, and she goes around saying, "Oh, I have training in this, so I'm gonna diagnose you, and then just say it's my opinion, but you're a narcissist." Not that that's a bad thing. Yes, it is a bad thing. You idiot. How would you feel if a doctor went around saying, "You have cancer"? Oh, you're successful. You have cancer. Oh, you're pretty and you post on Instagram. Oh, you have cancer. That's the same thing, just with a different title.
Oh God, the cope is real. Let's just look at Grace's body language here. Let's look at Grace's body language because she's leaned back, she's closed off, she's digging in her heels. Does this look like someone who's confident in what she's saying, or does this look like someone that's coping? That's coping with being told things that she didn't want to hear. People can judge me by the fruits of my labors. I work 16-hour days on an average day, and I'm pretty sure that Grace couldn't make it through one Royal stream. Grace showed up at my Royal stream on Friday. She couldn't make it through one Royal stream. Do we really think that Grace can make it through one episode of Socialism Saturday? We got a good Socialism Saturday coming up this week. You guys are going to be very excited.
She ran away. Bye-bye.
I ran away?
Go oink yourself away. Go to the snack bar.
Wait. I ran away? I told Grace explicitly that I had 1 hour between 4 and 5 o'clock because I had a 5 o'clock stream. Grace flew off the handle at me at like 4:53. And I was like, all right, I have to go do my other stream now. But in fact, hang on. Fuck this bitch. Hang on. I'm going to show you guys the DMs. Grace can eat a dick. Preferably not her father's, but I really do think that might be something that Grace enjoys. Probably. Well, I shouldn't spread rumors on the internet. I would never do such a thing. Let me show you guys the DMs from Grace. I just have to be done by 5 p.m. Eastern. So I ran away? No, Grace. I had another obligation because your internet bullshit is not actually my highest priority in the world. I know that might be shocking. And so I wanted to go watch the trans fat video that I had found.
Her theory included the fact that he turned me into a narcissist.
Well, Grace, your father and possibly your mother as well turned you into a narcissist because narcissist is a combination of nature and nurture. So your father, by virtue of you having his genes, and your mother as well, that was half of the equation. And then the other half of the equation is that narcissists who are raising children tend to turn those children into narcissists by not providing for some of their basic emotional needs in childhood, because narcissists cannot love anything and they don't love their children. And this is another reason we know that Ben is probably a narcissist, because narcissists see their children as an extension of themselves. They don't, like, your father doesn't love you, Grace. I'm very sorry. Your father doesn't love you. Your father sees you as an extension of himself. So yeah, your father did turn you into a narcissist, but it's not because a narcissist can turn their fuel supply into a narcissist. It's because you are his child. You are his property. You are an extension of who he is. You are an extension of his narcissistic identity. This is why he shits on you all the time, Grace, for not being perfect. Because he expects a perfect representation of him as part of an extension of his narcissistic identity. I don't really have anything else to say about this other than apparently I'm going to be debating Ben at some point. And I definitely think that BigTech needs to be the moderator of that debate because I think that he has proven that he will be a fair and impartial moderator. And so I think that that needs to happen. I don't know. I think that debating Ben about whether or not he is a narcissist would actually be really entertaining. And so we'll see. We'll see if that actually occurs. Now Ben doesn't seem to think I'm actually going to do it. Ben thinks I'm going to chicken out and I'm not going to show up because I'm going to be so afraid of him. So I guess we'll see there. Dr. B, don't let Grace give you a false confidence for going against Ben. You should look at some of his old videos. I'll prepare. I watch everything. I guess your dad left, I heard. Like he went away.
He did, it's a long story, but I found him in our storage unit the other night. He got punched in the face last night by his neighbor.
I don't care what you record, get off of my shit.
Now you can hear?
Get the fuck off my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Now,
to do what?
I'm gonna drag you if you don't get the fuck. You're antagonizing me. Get off my fucking Wi-Fi. Pay for it yourself, you fucking dumb bitch. Get off of my Wi-Fi. I don't give the fuck.
Hey, get out of here.
Get
out of here.
I don't
Get
give a
out of
fuck.
here.
Don't touch me.
Get out of
That's
here.
a song. I can say what I want, or don't touch me.
Here.
Call the
Call
police.
the
Put his
police.
hands on
I'm
me.
calling
What
you.
is your problem?
Get off my Wi-Fi.
I'm not on your Wi-Fi.
Yes, the fuck you are. Get off of my Wi-Fi.
I'm not on your
And you just put your hands on recording, so he's gonna go to jail for touching me.
ahead.
I don't care about what threat I said. Get off my Wi-Fi. Or I'm
This is
gonna
my
say
daughter.
this.
You
I
two
don't. That's your
fucking adults are
girlfriend.
not gonna screw
That's
you.
your girlfriend. Don't touch me.
Okay, yeah. And
Get
you're
off
her
my
bitch,
Wi-Fi.
and she fucks you.
No, I
And
don't
you're
fuck
fucking
that.
a lesbian. Okay,
We're not
now
lesbians.
this kind of
Get off
shit.
my Wi-Fi. But if you just touching me, my cousin's
Get out of
gonna
here.
get off my Wi-Fi.
I'm not using your
You
Wi-Fi.
are. It's recorded, and I'm gonna go to the police to let them know.
My laptop is on my Wi-Fi. Maybe it's an old connected
That's
device.
it. No. I just went and re-switched all my shit, and you logged on with my password. The fucking company.
No, that's not.
I'm not on your
Shut the fuck
Wi-Fi.
up.
I'm on my
Yes, it is.
Wi-Fi.
Shut up. First of all, I went to the company
you
and
change
changed
your
all my.
password?
I just put it on 2 days ago because you're a weird ass.
Okay, so
you signed on. Get the fuck off my shit.
I have never had your Wi-Fi
What
password.
does that say, Ben? Grace? What does that say, Ben?
My laptop
Does
is
it say fucking Grace?
I don't have your
I'm telling you.
password.
Get off my shit.
There's nothing I can do. It's an accident.
You logged the fuck off. You
That's a
logged
mistake.
on.
I'm using my Wi-Fi.
Grace, that says yours. You're recording it. I'm showing her. Don't touch me,
I
bitch.
protected my daughter.
Since she's
The police
recording
are
it, she's
coming
gonna
here.
record this too. Since you're recording.
Don't fucking come after me. Don't come after me. Don't come after me. Don't fucking assault me. Don't come after me. Don't come after me.
You're so silly.
I was protecting my daughter, and I was very gentle, and you punched me in the fucking. It does matter. It's called society, people.
It's called society, people.
It does matter.